Hey beauties, welcome to our forward fold tutorial for today. My camera is here, but I'm on my iPad, so this feels really funny. I'm gonna try to look into the camera instead of looking at my face. So the reason why I wanted to come on here today and talk to you about forward folds is because they are something that a lot of us get. We do them in a way that runs through our spine and isn't really as effective as they could be. And I also wanted to talk to you about how forward folds can help you with stress levels and with anxiety relief, because they are huge for that. They're also really helpful to help you to fall asleep more easily. And so what are forward folds? Let's kind of talk about that first. So hey Lisa, how's it going? So forward folds are essentially any time that you're doing your yoga practice when you bring your body, your front body, which so we call, in yoga we call this our front body and we call this our back body. So with forward folds, what we're doing is essentially we're contracting, so we're squeezing our front body together. And while we squeeze our front body, hey Pauline, how's it going? All right, so when we're squeezing our front body, we're stretching our back body, all right? So every time that I compress my front body, I'm squeezing an area of my back body. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching an area of my back body. And so that's gonna help with any types of pains or any releases that you need, especially to your spine. So if you ever have like back muscles that are really tight or really stiff from standing all day or for sitting all day or not having the proper posture, forward folds are definitely going to help you with that. Another thing that forward folds can help you with is to reduce anxiety and really relieve stress. And why is that? Because we're really activating that parasympathetic nervous system a lot more and we're calming everything down. So if you ever notice, like as soon as you come into a forward fold, you feel a lot calmer. It's kind of like you're begging yourself to relax. It's not an energetic move. And so those are the types of poses that you're gonna wanna do when you're feeling a lot of anxiety, when you're feeling really stressed out, or when you wanna go to sleep and you just can't get to sleep, all right? So anytime that your heart is coming towards your thighs, that's when you're doing a forward fold. So now we talked about what they are and what they can help you with. Now we're going to talk about how to do them properly, because this is something I see so often. And the more that you can do forward folds properly, the more that you can really set yourself up to do them properly, the better your stretches are going to be and the lower your risk of injury. Okay, so let's come onto our mats. And so I'm going to demonstrate a really popular forward fold, which is basically coming from your staff pose and then just bending forward. So what a lot of us want to do in these is we think that the point of the forward fold is to get our hands to touch our toes, but the point of the forward fold is actually to get your chest closer to your knees or to your thighs, all right? So essentially, the more that you do these with the straight back, the more that you're not putting any pressure on your spine, and the more that you allow to stretch through your spine. Because if I'm just kind of folding like this, I'm not really stretching my spine or lengthening my spine as much as I could be when I'm coming forward like this, all right? So tip number one, lead with your chest, not with your shoulders, okay? It's gonna be huge. It's really gonna help you with any lower back pain you have as well. Tip number two, engage your core. All right, so remember when I talked about contracting the front body to stretch the back body? Because what you're doing in this pose essentially is stretching through your hamstrings, right, the backs of your legs. So when we talk about contracting the front body, you want to squeeze especially your core, especially your lower abdomen here, and that's going to allow you to get deeper into your pose. All right? So every time that you squeeze here, drop your shoulder blades down your back, lead with your chest, you're going to really have an awesome forward fold. It's going to feel a lot better than a forward fold when you're just kind of going like this and trying so hard to touch those toes, all right? It just activates so much more of your body, so much more beneficial for your entire body than just doing the rounded spine. I know I'm fully guilty of doing the rounded spine a lot, and I even have to catch myself with it because I have bad posture. I have the posture when I slightly slouch with my shoulders like this. But as I do yoga and as I've progressed in my yoga practice, I find that I can more easily drop my shoulders down my back as well. So for example, in a forward fold like this, what you're going to want to do is drop your shoulder blades down your back engage your core, take a nice deep breath in, and then on your exhale, so forward folds are always done on your exhales. You get into it. And then you can stay here for a few breaths, feeling a nice stretch in your hamstrings and a nice stretch in your lower back. And then you can take another deep breath in, and then once again on your exhale, try to see if you can get a little bit deeper. So the more that you kind of just wait and simmer in your poses, the more that your body's going to open up over time. So it's not just about going into a pose and getting immediately into that stretch. It's about waiting for your body to gradually open up a little bit more and a little bit more to eventually get a lot deeper into the stretch that you're doing. So you're just going to hold your stretch. With each exhale, you're going to try to see if you can get a little bit deeper. Remember to engage your core, lead with your chest. Good. You're going to want to hold it for at least 5 breaths. And then you come out of it, and then you feel so much better, right? Because you finally have that nice length through your spine. You have that nice length through your hamstrings. You can do this same thing with any hip openers. So it's the same idea. Dropping your shoulders down your back, opening up through your chest, and then lowering. Okay? Does anyone have any questions about forward folds? So you can even do like a really nice little forward fold routine before you go to sleep. That's very helpful. I have a 5-minute yoga just on back stretches, so just on forward folds. So if anyone wants that, leave a note in the comments below and I can just direct you to that link. All right, so if no one has any questions, I'm just gonna hang out here for a few more, here for like a minute or so. Try to do those every day, okay? Especially if you're stressed out. It's really, really helpful. Pauline says yes. Pauline, what is your question, my dear? I feel so good. After doing that, that felt so good on my body. So if anyone's watching right now, I'm just asking if anyone has any questions about forward folds or how to do them properly or what poses you want to see more on here. If you're watching the replay, feel free to leave a comment below and I will get back to you for it. Okay, I think that yes. Okay, I love the link to the forward folds. Okay, perfect. So I'll post that link below, and then for everyone else, have a wonderful weekend. We're celebrating Canada's 150th birthday this weekend, so that's happening on Saturday, July 1st. So I'm going to be away. I'm going to be backcountry camping for the whole weekend, but I will pop up in here later. All right, take care. Bye.